this off camera, but again, congratulations on the Sea Bears. We just had David Asper on who talked about the whole journey of the Sea Bears and how you guys turned it around like so quick. Like the training camp was, I heard, was what, a week less than
Yeah,
that?
it's a grueling week though. 2 days, man. It was tough.
Like now that you look back on it, the season's over. You guys had a successful first year. What are your thoughts?
It goes by so quick, right?
Yeah.
And you got to think like from last year, October, like right around this time, nothing existed. Like there was no team, no logo, no nothing.
Yeah.
And then fast forward a year, full season, did quite well for a first year franchise, and then coming out with that, and here we are now, looking forward to next year. It's like, wow, like we're here, this is here, we're killing it, right? So it's fun.
What did that feel like? Like, you were born in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And, you've been here your whole life. You've done your whole high school career here, and now you're playing for Winnipeg's professional basketball team. That's kind of even weird for me to say.
It's exciting, man, right?
What was that like? Even the 2-day training camp, like, what was that all like?
It's like it's almost surreal, but at the same point in time, it's like we're Winnipeg, we're a big basketball community. We should have this. We deserve this, right? Not just for the players, but for all the people and everyone in the city. And just by how everyone bought in, you can see that. But yeah, playing at home in your own backyard, Canada Life Center right downtown where the Jets play, it's awesome. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, and of course, like the CELB, I think I'm saying that right.
CBL.
The Canada Basketball League.
Yeah.
That's growing, of course, and having Winnipeg be like a center and like at least being a part of that.
Yeah.
That probably shook you a little bit because you were the first guy that was signed, correct?
Yeah. First on the team.
How did that work? Like, did they call you up or?
So I've been chatting with the commissioner of the league, but for a while now, Mike Morielli. He's a great guy. Just on like what they were gonna do, planning on bringing the team out here, when it was gonna happen. So I was in his ear, and then he was like, "Hey, Chad, it's happening." Like, so I knew like it was coming up before like even the coach was selected, right? So like as soon as they named the coach, my agent reached out. Talked to them day one, and we're like, hey, like this is where Chad wants to be. We wanna come here. Like we want to be a part of this. And they opened me, they embraced with open arms, welcomed me in, and they're from there. Here we are now.
What does that process look like? Do you just like tell your agent, hey, like I want to play for the Sea Bears, go call them up, hook up that deal, or do you have to like do tryouts or even like like some workouts where the coaches can see you?
I mean, for me at this point in time, I've built up a pretty decent resume, just like coming up playing pro the last 8 or 9 years. So I kind of had, and just playing on different CBL teams, doing really well in Ottawa, Saskatchewan, where we actually won the championship my first year. Had that resume that I was able to just say, hey, like this is where I want to go. Let's make it happen. And he was able to do it for me. So it kind of worked out that way. Fortunately enough for me, I had that option, especially being a local guy. It's like, I want to go play at home in Winnipeg, right? Can't not play there. So it worked out that way for me anyway.
Did you know you guys were going to be playing in like the arena right away? Or because I remember we talked to David Asper and he was saying that like they wanted to do it local, but they didn't. They had to work out a deal with True North. Like, when did you find out that okay, like yes, I'm playing in Winnipeg, but I'm also playing in like the heart of Winnipeg. I'm playing in the stadium.
Well, so as soon as I knew found out that David Asper purchased the franchise and was going to be the host and like setting it all up, owner, I knew kind of right away that it was going to be at Canada Life, because originally I think they were talking to a few other ownership groups and they were going to do it at a U of M until like the Winnipeg Ice Arena was built, but then we all know how that happened, and see you later. But yeah, I found out right away, and it was just like, yeah, wow, this is awesome. And then now you're seeing more and more of the other teams in the league switching to NHL arenas. I think they're gonna have a team in Quebec City next year, playing out of the arena where the Quebec Nordique are supposed to play, but they never came back. So. They got 18,000 people there. I think Edmonton's gonna be playing out of the Rogers Center a bit. Montreal probably plays to Bell. So a few games anyway, kind of just getting it going. So it's a lot of traction building up in these awesome arenas, right? So.
Of course.